están? ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? Buenas tardes. Hola. How's everybody doing? Good evening to everyone. Muy buenas tardes a todos. Saludos a todos. How's everybody doing? Share so we can start. Share so we can start. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. I'm live right here. I came over here to the military station, and I came over here to talk to one officer of the National Guard to see if I can get information on the certain inspections that they're doing to every single shelter. So I'm carrying my flag due to the incident today. I will elaborate a little bit. I will elaborate on that subject with the activists a little bit later. For now, let's give you guys the news. Today, people, we had information about what is going on with the African that was coming on the caravan with TB, with tuberculosis. We have information for that, and you guys are not going to like it. You guys are not going to like it. Apparently, the activist, the immigrant, everyone, that is coming on the caravan, that it was this migrant from Africa, from Cameroon. He was infected with tuberculosis. Hold on, right here. Let me just. He was infected with tuberculosis. And these activists, hold on a second. We got a person right here. Buenas tardes. Sí. I'm sorry, people. This immigrant that just arrived over here with tuberculosis, apparently the health department last week checked him, and he had tuberculosis. They deliver him to Grupo Beta. That is the group that takes care of migrants. That is the Beta group. They delivered the immigrant from Africa, from Cameroon, to Grupo Beta. And after that, Grupo Beta was going to take care of him and control the TB. Apparently, Grupo Beta didn't hesitate, and they let the immigrant go. The immigrant from Africa right now that has tuberculosis, he crossed to the United States. And the speculation is, and the assumption is, that he is right now at a detention center in the United States with tuberculosis. They did not control the tuberculosis. They did not do anything about the tuberculosis, and Grupo Beta was really irresponsible, and they let him go. So this guy, basically, he couldn't stand being over here in Tijuana. This migrant from Cameroon, he couldn't hold it to stay here in Tijuana. And this migrant he did not care. He walked into the United States. He asked for the asylum. And right now he's in a detention center, but with tuberculosis. This is the irresponsibilities of the authorities of Mexico. These are the irresponsibilities of our authorities. This is what we've been talking about, people. We've been talking about that there's no control, no organization, that nobody's putting a stop to all the people that they're sick, that nobody's doing anything about it, and everybody can walk through our country and they can walk to our neighbor, that is the United States. We will have an update tomorrow from a migrant shelter that is only shelters for Africans. We are going to go tomorrow to that shelter. Also, tomorrow we are going to go to a shelter that is providing buses for people that they want to go back to Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador. And the cost of the ticket for all these people is between 1,000 and 1,100 pesos to go back. That is around $60. That is the amount that they're asking for people that they're basically want to go back to their country. We're going to go to this particular shelter and show you guys how the bus arrives and how the people from this company of buses, they ask all the migrants that they're from Central America if they want to go back to their country and if they don't want to stay right here in Mexico to wait for the number. Regarding right now, people, the migrant from Cameroon, yes, we have information that the migrant from Cameroon is not here in Tijuana anymore. This migrant from Cameroon that had TB, he left the Grupo Beta. Grupo Beta is the group that picks up migrants and they take them to a specific shelter. So this guy, they did not put him on quarantine. They did not put him in a specific building where there's people that they're sick. This guy just said, you know what, I'm gonna pick my stuff and then I'm gonna go to the United States. So you can imagine how many individuals like this have crossed through our country without being inspection, medically checked. And also you can imagine how many individuals like this that they haven't been medically checked and inspection are already in the United States. You can only imagine that. So the irresponsibility is not within the United States, because apparently when they cross, they already have people to go inside of the detention center. They check you medically. So he's gonna test positive, or he's gonna say to everybody, you know, I have TB. You know, I have TB, and God knows how many people he has affected. But the problem is here that the Mexican authorities are not doing anything about all these people that they're sick. We were talking about this mucus, this virus that's in the air, that's airborne, that is affecting, we've been talking about this for the past week, that is affecting all these people that they're, you know, close to the shelters. And this bacteria slash fungus slash pneumonia, as they are categorizing it, it already killed 6 Tijuana citizens. 28 of them, you know, just made it. And 2 Border Patrol officers got infected by this bacteria that we know of. That is what they're saying. Now we got the dengue coming, and we got cases of Ebola, you know, that they are practically coming up to the country of Mexico. So the migrant from Cameroon that had tuberculosis, that it was all over the news, he is in the United States soil now. He is over there. Now today, the health department, I'm gonna upload some videos of the health department today doing some inspections on an African migrant shelter and also on different shelters. The health department they are inspectioning all the people that they were around this African guy. All the people. They're inspectioning, they're checking, they're medically checking them, and they're medically checking all the shelters. Pastor Alberto from the Agape shelter, they went today over there to check everybody on that particular shelter to see if somebody was infected by tuberculosis. This is the problem. Why take so long? Why? Why it took you so long to do that? Why, man? If you knew when they landed over here that it was around 3 to 4 weeks ago, and I did not see the health department when they were doing their little riot. I did not see the health department when they were doing their little riot. I don't understand why the health department is taking so long to check these people and to know what is going on. I'm saying hi to the military over here. And to know what's going on with them. That's one of the things that you don't, I don't understand. I don't understand the health department. I really don't understand why it takes you so long to act, and why Grupo Beta Group is so irresponsible to let them go. And they're gonna pass up the heat ball, la papa caliente, like we say over here in Mexico, to another shelter. Oh no, it's because the shelter, what's his fault? And we let him go and we told him to take care of himself. You need to put these people on quarantine immediately in a specific building or somewhere. And all these people that were coming with them, that it was almost 300 of people from Cameroon, they need to be put on quarantine if all of them are infected. Why? Because all of them are all over the damn city. It is amazing. It is amazing, people, for everybody to know, yes, the health department is acting late, but it's acting right now. They're going to the shelters. I'm gonna upload some videos that they passed these videos for me, towards me, and I'm going to upload them in a few minutes for you guys to see them, how the health department is right now acting, and they're right now taking care of this situation. And tomorrow, for everybody to know, we're gonna have a really busy day. We're going to go to 3 shelters. One of them is offering buses for the return back home. For all these people that they want to return back home from Central America, the cost is 11,000 pesos, 1,100 pesos. That is around $60 for the people that they want to go back home. So we're just gonna go talk to the bus driver, talk to the person in charge of the company of the buses, and talk to them and ask them, you know, how many people are you getting every week, to see how many people are really returning home. So the government and you know, mainstream media doesn't tell us, oh, they're moving back by thousands, when they're not. You know, they're moving back by hundreds of millions, when they're not. There's only 50, 30 of them that they're moving at the same time. Let's get the real news, people. Let's not lie to each other about how many people they're returning back home. Let's not lie to each other. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. You know, I'm sorry for the update, and I'm sorry if I took a little, you know, it took me a little time to be live with you guys today. I had things to do. I had some family issues right now, family things that I had to take care of, and everything went good. Everything went good, you know. But right now we're live with you guys as we are giving you the news and what is happening right now with the migrants from Cameroon. That, my God, man, I don't understand. If you see one of them that has TB, why are you not putting everybody on quarantine? Really, I don't understand. Why you want the virus to spread all over the place? Why you want that? And today, for everybody to know, as you guys know, we had a little issue with some activists that they are from the United States, and some organizations from the left, socialist organizations that we have evidence of all these organizations of making fake marriages, on trafficking of children, collided with people that are trafficking of children. We have evidence on a specific activist that is accused of trafficking of children. I have evidence of a specific activist going to my car and take pictures on my license plate. And we have evidence of this activist going radical in, how do you say the word? Harassing and hitting another independent reporter, freelancer from the United States. It doesn't even matter how big is the picture that they put out on every post. It doesn't matter. We have evidence of people around the area of the Chaparral that they're saying to us that it was this particular activist. And they're reaffirming that it was them. Today, another pastor, they just told me another pastor, as this activist was putting this little posters, tiny posters, that you want to see it, 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters, I don't even care if it is just 1 millimeter. This little, I don't know how to say them, posters, banners, whatever you want to call it. Sheets, whatever you want to call it. A pastor today, as he was right there at this particular part of the Chaparral, he approached this activist and he let him have it. He told him, "You're doing wrong. You're doing this thing's wrong. Why are you doing this?" And they went away. I want to tell everybody, what is our whole purpose? Our whole purpose, and it's been all the time, before I started doing English, it's been all the time, that first is Mexico. First is our country. First, our poor people. First, the indigenous. And first, our land, our city. Respect our Constitution. As I always been saying, respect our Constitution. These activists had come over here that they are paid from the Democrat Party, or they are from the liberals, or whatever, I don't even know what part of the United States they are, but they are not from the right. And they have come and caused a lot of problems in that Chaparral border, in that part of our country. Whoever is riding with these people, disgusting. Disgusting. Whoever is defending these individuals, disgusting. Whoever is pro-activist, socialist, disgusting. Socialism is never going to work over here in Tijuana. Never going to work. Nationalists and organizations, we are organizing ourselves to go and protest to the new shelter of 5,000 people. It's going to be great. We are not socialists. And we're never going to be. And these activists today, they put up little posters or little banners on every post calling me out. First is this. First is this. Just for you to know. And yes, I'm a follower of Zapata. Yes, I am. I always been, since I was a young kid. Zapata fought for the poor people. He fought for the indigenous. ¿Qué onda? He fought for the indigenous. He fought for his country without knowing what was a political party. He did not care for a political party. He cared for his people only. He fought for his people. He was a revolutionary, a stand-up Mexican. Later, when the revolution was going way strong, he met up with Villa. I'm a follower of the people that they were fighting against the corruption in our country at that particular time. In our country. You want to be an activist? Be an activist in your country. You're criticizing Zapata? Zapata was fighting in his country, not in another person's country. His country. For his people. Not for other people. For his people. For his indigenous. For the people of La Nenecuilco, that they were taking away their land. First is our country. First is Mexico. And I respect my neighbor. I respect my neighbor. And if my neighbor never gives me my pardon, and if I never cross to the United States, I will still respect my neighbor. Still. I will still respect my neighbor. Because America, the United States of America, is a great country. It's the greatest country in the world. But first, I'm over here in my land, and you're going to respect my land. And when you talk about Zapata, wash your mouth. Wash your mouth. Because first is our country. And he fought for his country. Not for, you did not see him in Peru. You did not see Zapata in the United States. You did not see Zapata in Guatemala. You did not see Zapata in Honduras. You did not see Zapata in Switzerland. You saw Zapata with his own people fighting in his own country against the corruption of the government. Him alone. Him and one of his family members started. Him alone. Respect other people's countries. Respect other people's lands. You want to fight against the system? Go fight it in your country. Over here, you're going to respect our Constitution. And you're going to respect our laws. Viva Zapata. Viva Mexico. Cabrón. First our country. First our people. First our poor people. First our country. No to socialism. No, you're not going to win. First our country. First our people. There you go, people. And I'm going to be wearing this right here all the time. I'm going to be carrying this all the time. Just to show everybody and to show them who is the number one priority in this country. It's ourselves. It's the Mexicans. Of course, I don't support those non-profit organizations. Of course, I don't respect the left liberals. Of course, I don't respect those activists. Hell no. I'm not respecting what they stand for. And hell no. It doesn't even matter who you are or what you are or how much money you got. I will never stand by your side if you are defending socialism. Hell no. Look how beautiful this is. Look in the back. I wanted to come over here. Look at that. They're raising our flag. Look at this. Look, I came over here because I knew that at this moment they raised our flag over here. Look, all these activists, all these organizations from lawyers, and all these people, you're not going to win. It's not about winning. It's about the message. I don't care about your message. First is Mexico, cabrón. Look how beautiful is that. Look how big is that, man. Look. There you go. Viva Mexico. Always first. With that view, I will leave you guys, as we are going tomorrow to give you guys the news again. We're going to continue to expose, and we're going to continue to work. We're going to continue to work. Nobody's going to stop us. And we're not going to keep quiet. Hell no. I'm a strong human being, here and in the heart. I'm a strong human being. Have a nice day, everyone. Tomorrow we will see each other at the different shelters. And we will see each other at different parts of the city to give you guys the news on regarding the health department. How are they checking the migrants from Africa? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. Peace and love, everybody. And always, your country is first.